Hello everyone, welcome. Thanks for joining me. We're drafting more of this WOE set on Arena. I am getting tired of this set, so I don't know how many more we're going to be doing. Luckily, the Lost Caverns of Ixalan are coming up, so we can do that. We have a first pick Vanguard here. I'm going to take it over the Lookout. I think the Lookout is comparable. There's a Werefox as well, but I think the Vanguard's a strong enough top-end card with some good upside on the adventure to first pick it. When in doubt in this set, go for removal. So we got Princess Takes Flight, Kellan Lightblades, or a Cut-In. I think you could go with Lightblades. I think you could go with either one of these two black cards. The Witch or the Naughty are both excellent 2-drops and 3-drops respectively in black, but just Cut-In's fine as a follow-up to the Vanguard. Get a little bit of removal in there. Okay, and rewarded. We're going to go with Ruby. A shame we're missing out on Monstrous Rage, but this pack has all the right signs to us that we're probably in a good lane, since Werefox is still here in a lot of green as well. Okay, and getting a pick 4 Glutton. I'm going to secure that over the Tithe. I think Smothering Tithe can be good. Again, some more good black that has to do with food, but let's just stick to red-green and go with the Glutton. Pretty good start. I think we need to find some more 2-drops here. Speaking of which, there's the Fawn. I'm going to slam dunk the Fawn. It's a shame to miss out on the Twisted Fealty, but Fawn is great. Thief ramps us and gives us a creature to get up to these big things, plus something to bargain. Witchstalker is the perfect 2-drop if we're going to go red-green beatdowns, and there's also a Volt here. I think Volt's a little slow. Let's go with the Witchstalker and really try and lean into this red-green beatdown 4+ attack matters. Nothing here, so we're going to take a Prism. We could go with Bards if we want. I think second Witchstalker, though, is just what we want. I'd run probably 3 Witchstalkers in this deck. And great. Daredevil wheeling is fantastic. We could also do the Bloodline, but I think Daredevil is just the ideal 3-drop in this setup. Well, we could hedge bets towards Teamer in case we get, Balloona. So let's take the Gatekeeper. I could see myself running the equipment to make sure that our Witchstalkers trigger. I could see myself running 2 equipments. I think you could also make an argument for the Attendants. Toadstool is runnable. And, oh, we got the Collector's Vault. Grave Pact. It's really good. It's really far off color at the moment. Probably just safer to take the Takedown and hopefully wheel another Daredevil. Man, Grave Pact can be so strong. But I think the Takedown is the right pick, and let's draft correctly and actually just take the Takedown. Good pack. Greta's worth splashing. There's a Bolt here. There's a Hair here. I think the Bolt, being on color, takes it slightly over the Greta. But there's also, Sir Armand is good. Just a lot of really good stuff here. Even the Scream Puff. But the Bolt's fine for our deck. So I don't see a reason to take the others. Oh, we could have had 2 Gretas. That would have been disgusting. But I'm happy with the Galefang. I think Galefang over the Werefox. Good options. So we don't have a Season of Growth deck yet, but we are in the colors for Season of Growth. We are definitely in the colors for it. We don't have too many things that trigger it. It's the fun take here. I think the safe take is like Maybe the Bruiser or the Ball Guests, leaning towards Bruiser, but Season of Growth is too fun. Let's do it. Disappointing follow-up. The Oath is fine. I don't mind running at least one Oath. Can take care of some really nasty enchantments or artifacts. I guess the Bruiser is good here. Man, I'm really looking for like a Garruk's Uprising, I think. Agatha's okay, but not... I'm not going to take it. She's constructed. I think Outrider, and, you know, if we get a Garruk's, I'll be really happy kind of thing. There it is. You usually can get one. We summoned it. Alright. We need to slam every Daredevil. We have one maybe coming up next. I think in the next pack we could have a Daredevil. I think Season of Growth is out. We're just going to start drawing cards from 4+. And looking something like this. The Daredevil didn't wheel, but we do have the Bloodline, which works better with Season of Growth. So maybe we bring the Season of Growth back in and we get rid of one of these equipment. Some more Season of Growth targets. Ambush or Titanic Growth. There's also a Scream Puff here. Scream Puff is worth splashing now that we have Garruk's Uprising because it will get trample. None of this matters. Another Bruiser is fine. Triggers Uprising. Triggers Season of Growth if we want to target our own creature. I don't know if we need the Vault. We definitely don't need this Fairy. Yeah, we're going red-green beatdown. We have a whole nother pack to kind of soften this out. Wow. Red Cap. Gutter Dweller. Over this takedown. And there's a Shatter here, but easy Gutter Dweller over everything else. I hate that we're not getting the takedown, but Gutter Dweller is just so strong it wins games. So, and we need a few more creatures, I think. So yeah. Brick. We have a Scavenger here, but it doesn't really trigger anything that we're doing. We could take a second Season of Growth. It seems excessive. Let's take the Scavenger just in case we don't hit playables. Man. Okay, we want the Daredevil. It's kind of perfect for our deck as it triggers both Uprising and Growth. But Sweet Tooth is one of the best 2-drops in the entire format, period. End of story. I think this is one of the situations where the Daredevil is better than the Sweet Tooth, and I think that really hurts. Yeah, we have another Daredevil or Werefox. I think we'll take the Werefox over Daredevil number 3, but I wouldn't be surprised if Daredevil was the correct pick over the Werefox. But let's go ahead and get a roll for bargain value. Good picks. Brave the Wild. A land. I mean, we're not playing white, but a land that you can animate is good. There's also just the Grabby Giant. I guess Grabby Giant does the most for our deck. Gives us a bargain target with the treasure and also is a 4-drop to draw a card. Easy 2-headed Hunter. Very, very good card to pick up for our deck. Not much here. I guess we can take another Bloodline. And then we can cut this other Battle Garb. Again, not much. We could take the Genealogist or the Witch's Mark. I think you could make the argument for the Witch's Mark, but I'm going to take the creature. I think all of these cards are pushing it. We could just take the Titanic Growth for variety. I'm not going to play a third Bloodline, probably. I'm not going to play a second Prism, probably. Okay. I mean, 2 Seasons of Growth, possible, or flip the coin. Let's take the second Season of Growth. Because we actually pulled this deck together. Oh, good. Daredevil came around anyway. What a fantastic wheel. That was the pack where I was disappointed we didn't get to take it. Catapult is probably a no, even though we have a lot of spells with the adventures. Grabby Giant's actually looking not necessary. This is a fantastic deck. Holy smokes. I don't think I've drafted this good of a deck in a while. Is it maybe the perfect season of growth Garruk's Uprising deck? I think so. So let's just really streamline this. I actually don't think we need the Titanic Growth. It is good though, but I don't think we need it. I actually don't think we need the Oath either. Or the Collector's Vault for that matter. We don't need the Scream Puff. Our deck's so good without it. Don't need the Genealogist. Don't need the Scavenger. Gosh, it's tough last few cuts. I guess we only need one Season of Growth. They're okay in doubles though. Let's cut a Bloodline. Jeez, this is tricky. 16 creatures. Okay, one Season of Growth can go. And then the Oath. And that looks pretty stellar to me. This deck's great. It's by far the best red-green beatdown deck I've ever drafted, I think. Yeah. Red-green beatdowns, let's do it. This hand's good enough to keep. Was kind of hoping we'd draw some more action. Luckily, our Ruby can block the Gingerbrute. I don't know if that's a good idea. So let's just swing in for one instead, and hopefully just go back and forth trading 1 damage. Okay. Picnic Ruiner can be a problem. I think we might want to just bolt that while they're tapped out. I think they're also missing lands. So getting rid of their threat seems reasonable enough. They're missing lands or missing creatures. Yeah. Torch. Okay. Well, we need to draw something. That's something. Let's, we really need more action. Let's lead on the Uprising. And then guarantee the Daredevil draws us a card. If we do it the other way and they have removal again, we're just don't have more action to draw. So this is a little bit slower, but safer. Plus we can Daredevil plus Takedown next turn if we need to. Yeah, I think we made the right choice here. Ooh. That's very good too. Let's see what we draw. Okay, that's better than taking down. Because now we can trade our Witchstalker for their Daredevil. And then they only have 1 card left in hand. That seems pretty safe. Yeah. Okay. We will be shooting the Gingerbrute with the Vanguard at some point here. Okay, Ruby. Okay. They definitely have a trick. I'm just gonna block one of them. Force the trick out of their hand. Looks like they drafted the exact same deck I did. Yep, Titanic Growth is a good trick to get out of their hand, jeez. Glad that didn't go to face. Let's go ahead and take the turn to go ahead and kill their Daredevil. Kill their Gingerbrute. And then we'll play this out the turn after. It's a little slower, but I think it's safer. And the ruby's only going to attack for 1 next turn. So it's not a big deal. So yeah, like, I think we swing in here. If they want to sack their food to make the ruby hit for 2 more damage, I'm all for that. Because that means their scavenger can't pump up. All sorts of things, so. I think it's right. Yeah, I mean, they can hit me for 1 here. We're in a good spot. Oh. Really good spot. Oh, they're pumping. Oh, I don't agree with that decision at all. I really don't. But they know their hand better than I do. Our deck wants us to make trades because we have trample. So let's just swing in with our 4-2. And if they want to have their scavenger die to this, I'm a-okay with it. We still get 2 damage in. Yeah. Perfect. They're going to have to top deck some action, whereas we have lots of card draw, yeah. Uprising definitely won us the game there. A little bit of a slow start. We didn't have the perfect start hand, but we made it work. Well, if we draw a red land, this hand's okay. The Witch Stalker should be able to buy us quite a bit of time. Okay. We are running 8 mountains. I would like something besides a forest, please. Game. Prism. I wonder if I should shoot that. I guess now that we drew our Witch Stalker, we're going to play out our second Witch Stalker, but I don't think shooting the prism is a terrible idea. But they already have the grotto. I mean, maybe we'll find a better target. Yeah, I mean, the grotto means they can fix anyway. Don't think the prism's that important. It's better for us to develop out our board here. Oof. Oh man, punished. They needed the prism to cast the monstrosity. Ah. Alright, well, we don't have anything better to do this turn. So let's just shoot the stupid prism now. That was unlucky. And we're very unlucky as well. We haven't drawn our red source yet. I don't think that's high odds. I don't want to trade. Red mana and we're swinging in for 6 next turn. I like that. So. They're dawdling. Okay. Not happy to have to do this, but I think it's right. I mean, where is our land is the question. They have so many cards in their hand right now. If we can't take advantage of the situation, we're toast. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Come on. Well, we don't have a mountain, so I'm going to get rid of the 2-headed hunter. There it is, of course. Well, let's just slam the Vanguard. Man, like, come on. Like, I'm serious here. What are the odds that they have the perfect mana and the perfect 1-drop to follow up Godric on the turn it comes in? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This set is so frustrating sometimes. Okay. Triggers again. Swinging for 5 in the air. We're almost dead. Soloed by Garruk here. And a Hopeless Nightmare. And a Dream Thief. Okay. It's interesting that they'd run that out. I would maybe have held it for Celebration again next turn, but I don't know. Maybe they already have it and it's lethal. Since they probably have lethal, I think we need to go for it. I mean, we're dead to any Celebration anyway. I think we can attack him with the Vanguard, and, you know, if they have removal, they have removal. But if we don't swing in, we're not going to win this game. It's not like we have reach to deal with Garruk, so... we won't swing in with the Witch Stalkers, because we need those to block in case they don't get Celebration. But we're dead to removal and we're dead to Celebration. See if they have it. They probably do. Well, they're definitely going to have it now that they're scrying 3. If they can't come up with the cards to make Celebration work with 3 scries, then... yeah. Okay. We're probably going to lose this game. I still think our deck's great. I think we got a little bit mana screwed with not getting a mountain, but... this set is so frustrating. Yep, that'll do it. Frustrating. Okay. Well, I mean, our deck's still good. Let's keep going. This hand's great. Let's lead on Fawn instead of Ruby. Okay. Yeah. We don't have a good double spell next turn with Ruby. Well, Prism could be okay. I think we should just hold open the Daredevil trick in case they want to try and, like, Gingerbread Hunter us or something. Yeah. The value off the Prism's good, though. But I don't... we should hold open the trick on the Daredevil. I think I need to block and try and trade here. Let's just pass. Okay. Good. Okay. We keep kind of bricking. Well, let's just run out our Gutter Dweller. Of course. Gosh. Oh my... Of course they have the Troll too. They're just gonna remove everything I put on the board. Cool. I love this set so much. So much. Cool. I like the Witch Stalker plus the Bloodline here. It gets too big for their 4 power and allows us to kind of stabilize the board. I'm too sad to laugh. Normally I would laugh this off, but when your opponent has the perfect, they have the perfect. Let's see what we draw. Let's run out our 4 so we can block. Rats can't block anyway, we'll swing in for 2. This set. Good job, OP. Perfect deck. Well, I still stand by the fact that our deck is amazing. It's 1 and 2. And I can't tell you how many times in the set I've had an amazing deck go 1 and 2. It's just very frustrating. That was a very frustrating game. That was not very fun. I wanted this deck to do better. This is a really good red-green deck. I mean, really good, guys. This record is not doing it justice at the moment. We have to mulligan this. Let's get rid of the bloodline. Otherwise, this is pretty good. Oh, they said hello. Hello. We're gonna lead on Ruby. I'll attack. Wonder if they have counter magic or just like the -4 fairy. Probably the fairy. They're playing Spells Matter. Haven't dropped a red source yet, which is interesting. Okay, let's just slam the Gutter Dweller and get that value going. Also kind of avoids the whole counter thing. Okay, they don't have an answer. It's good. It's really good. We'll at minimum get to draw 1 card off of this. Ooh. Okay. Sack a rat. I will be playing that forest, thank you. Okay. Oh, we have lots of tricks. Let's just swing. I want my rat to stay alive because I need the sack value to draw cards. Okay. They didn't block. This is a little aggressive, but I like it. Let's Daredevil plus Double Strike. And just push in for massive, massive amounts of damage here. Put them really far on the back foot. They're already behind. Let's see if they can catch up here. Again, that was a little aggressive. I mean, like, you know, it's obviously safer to do less damage and then save your tricks for when they do block and you need them, but they were tapped out. They couldn't counter any of that. I really like pushing the damage there. As greedy as it is. Johan. Okay. Let's sack our rat. They have to block the Dweller or they're dead. Are they just dead this turn? Let's Season of Growth first. I don't want to lose that card. We can go ahead and kill their Johan, or at least attempt to. And then they're just going to be chump double blocking. Absolutely gross. So, I mean, I don't know. We got absolutely slammed on last game. There's nothing we could have done to win that game. And then here we are, like, doing the same thing to somebody else with our deck. And it just seems like Wheel of Fortune, who's on the play, who gets the perfect curve out, and that's the person who wins because, you know, if we don't have that, the other person does. This set is very frustrating in that way. I don't think we're going to be bolting that 2/2. Let's just play out the Uprising again, the same way we did in that other game. Ensure we get the value when we slam our 4/2 down. Draw a card. The Financier. That makes me double think whether we should play lands out, but I do think the Daredevil is good here still. Okay. No, we need to play lands. They're going to get a treasure, and I'm okay with that, I think. I want to be able to get lands up to my two-headed hunter. It's important to me. And our bolt needs to be able to reach targets. We're going to take 4 here. Another Financier. Well, we need to at least kill one of those. We're just going to keep giving him treasure. I don't want to miss my land drops. Let's attack in. We've got tons of tricks. Let's give ourselves +1 defense so we don't die. And then we can slam the Outrider or the Daredevil after this and draw another card. Looks good. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, double strike to kill it. It's a little weak. But I don't want to give him 2 treasures. So, let's just do it. It's an extra free spell, why not? Not exactly how I wanted that to sequence out, but that's fine. Good, we'll take down that with the graceful takedown. They're leaving their 2/2 back. That's probably smart. And Galefang's also very tempting. Galefang is greedy. We'd have to do a forest off the top. Let's just lead with Daredevil. Ah, we would have hit it. Greed would have been good, but no, it was good to play it safer. Let's go ahead and try and kill the attendants here. And yeah, let's trade. If they take the trade, we do 2 trample damage. Good. Okay. I think we're very close to being in a really good spot. Galefang next turn is going to be incredible. Okay. Wow. All right. And it might need to bolt next turn. Gotta be a little bit careful, but I think we're still winning this race ever so slightly. Okay. I mean, we get the trick back, and we get more card draw off of it. Galefang looks really good here. Let's play out a land. Yeah, I think just Galefang and then Let's make sure it taps correctly here. And then maybe we'll kill, if they double block, we'll do a trick or do bolt or something. They did not block. Let's just run out. No. Outrider's probably better. They'd have to tap both 2/2s. That's fine. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, that's some nice sacrifice fodder for our bolt. Okay, they're running out creatures. Instead of tapping down, I like that. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm still okay with treasures. It's gonna be dead anyway. Let's do bloodline here and force some double blocks. Our trick doesn't work because they can pump their merfolk. We could bolt the guard and then save our creature. Or bolt the merfolk and then save our creature. But I don't think I care that much about the outrider. Like, I'd rather just trade. Seems good. Yeah, we're just so far ahead, I think. Because now we can bolt. They have one card left. It could be Archon's Glory. So we're going to play it safe and do 4 damage to the guard. Obviously, we could have paid only 1 and still killed a 2/2, but I want to dance around some tricks here. Okay, they didn't have it, but point is I want to dance around some tricks since we're just going to run out the 4/2 Daredevil anyway. So, just do that. Draw a card. So much pressure on the board. Ruby's fantastic. That's a haste threat. They dead next turn? It's real close. No, now they're not. It was close before they made our 4/4 or 1/1. Fantastic. Okay. Well, I still think we should Ruby. It's probably safer to do Two-Headed Hunter or Gutter Dweller. Let's play it a little slower. It's fine. Yeah, let's just Gutter Dweller. We don't get to draw a card off of it, but we'll draw a card on sacking a rat. Plus, the rats are extra threats in and of themselves. Okay, they're giving me another treasure. I like that. We can bloodline up even a 1/1, and it becomes a lethal threat here, so they have to put quite a bit on the board. Let's sack a rat. Okay. Well, let's do the bloodline plan. Let's put it... Let's put it here. And they're holding open something. Ah, I see. I was about to say, we have lethal. They're holding open something. Now we do not have lethal. Bummer. Just attack with the Gale Fang. Okay, let's just play out our two-headed hunter. Draw a card. Good. I don't think we can lose this game now. They could have a board wipe, but it wouldn't hit Ruby and it wouldn't hit the mouse. So we'd still have lethal threats. It's not good enough. And they can't block everything that's menace. Both menace things are a lethal threat, so they have to have removal for those, and then they have to be able to block Ruby plus Rat. That'll tap down a menace creature and get rid of one menace creature. Okay, I mean it's pretty good, but I think we still have it right. Because, yeah, so if we don't sack this rat, and we attach the bloodline to it, they can still kill the rat in response, yes. But then they can't block both menace creatures. Or they can tap down a menace creature, but then they still can't block every lethal threat. So this is game winning. They have no cards left in hand. Good game, though. Really fantastic game. This game was fun, unlike the other games. Yep. This is maybe one of the best start hands we've seen all day. Nice little curve out here. Ooh, and we even topped a land. Very nice. Let's go ahead and bash for 2. I was gonna Uprising, but now it's a little aggressive, but I think we should bolt the 2/2. Red-white aggro deck just really rely on you not touching those first creatures they put down. So I think if we remove it, we'll be in a good spot. So I think I'm going to remove the 2/2 with the bolt. And swing in for 2 more. Okay. Season of Growth plus Hold Open Werefox. We're not going to block with it necessarily. I mean, I guess we could. Yeah, we could block. Although no, because it could get blown up by them sacking their Vigil. But we'll still get to draw a card off of this. I think that's well worth it. And then Ruby will be bigger to swing in. So that'll be a nice little back crack. Like to see that. Another Vigil. Okay, that's expected. Yeah, I'm going to take 4 here. They are tapped out, technically. Our trick and our trade would work, but then we'd be trading 2 creatures for 1. I don't like that at all. So we're just going to let them hit here. Yeah. Because Ruby's going to push a lot of damage next turn and force a single trade by herself here. And if they don't trade with Ruby, well, they're not in a good spot either. Oh, very nice. Okay. Would have liked to land there. That was a little unlucky. But we can slam a Daredevil and then swing in with a big Ruby. Or we can just play out the Werefox. Let's just do the Werefox. Keep the trick. Okay, that's too good to bottom. I want to land, but you don't bottom a Gutter Dweller, do you? I don't think you do. Okay, that hurts. Alright, so they're hitting for 6 here. That's a painful cooped up. I wonder if we should chump with the Admirer. No, we're not to the point where we need to chump quite yet. It's close though. I think we need to put the Dweller down, but I don't know. Let's go for greed. Good, there's a land. We can hold open some tricks. I think we're going to sit back on defense here and hold open some tricks. We've got some good turns coming up that can stabilize, so don't think they can have too many cooped ups. Okay, I can't prevent a Ruby dying, but I can make it so that their attacks are really terrible this turn. So let's just do that. We're going to pump up our Admirer. And draw a card. Now we will trade our Admirer for anything that attacks in. Theoretically, our 1/1 is trading up. I like it. I was hoping for more targets, but I'm kind of glad they didn't attack for 6 extra damage. Land is good. That was just what we needed. I think we do need to glutton at this point. If they have an Apple or a Twisted Fealty, we're just dead anyway. So let's do this and unfortunately sack our Season of Growth. This way we at least draw a card here right now. Okay, I mean we've got pressure and we've got a lot of card draw left. These are all 4/2s, which will all draw cards. And then we have 1 trick left. I mean, technically these are all tricks, I guess, but ooh. And we've stabilized. I think we can win now. Kellan Lightblades is real bad for us, but I don't think we can dance around Kellan Lightblades. And if we don't start attacking, we're definitely dead. So let's start with playing out a 4-2 and drawing a card, see what else we can get here. Okay. You know, we got good stabilization. Let's go ahead and attack. They light blades the glutton. Okay, I'm not going to use a trick on it because then they're just taking the trick as well. And let's run out. I kind of like the Witch Stalker over the Daredevil, but the Daredevil does draw the cards, so let's just do that. Let's draw more lands. That way we can just unload our hand. Very good, very good. Okay. The 5/4 can get out of range for blocks here. If they sack the Vigil, it's out of range. But, I mean, we've got 14 trample damage presented on board, which is a huge problem for them. Okay, what could they have? They probably have double strike. Maybe. They definitely have a glory in their deck somewhere, but let's just do this. And hopefully they don't... Yeah, alright. I was about to say, hopefully they don't gain life. Okay. That is not good against trample. Alright. Well, they didn't light blades last turn, so let's just go for it. One off lethal. Huh. Okay, still one off lethal. I think what we do is we're going to go for the Daredevil, pump up on the Daredevil, and then if they remove the Daredevil with instant speed interaction, we then are free to two-headed Hunter our Glutton for the win, right? So let's lead on this because this is lethal, and they need to respond to this. And then depending on what they do, we have double strike lethal as a follow-up. Okay. This is still lethal. Let's pass. Nice. Okay. Alright. Whew. I've seen better start hands. We're going to keep it. I would like to draw a 2-drop. We've got lots of 2-drops. Let's just draw one of our 2-drops. There it is. Very nice. Wow. Okay. Things are looking good. We're going to Outrider, I think, here. Yeah, Outrider makes tons of sense. And because we are on the play, we can put them in this situation. And this is what I'm talking about with the set as well. Like, just being on the draw, it feels so bad. Even if you have a great deck, yeah, I mean, it's a mirror. And they're just already behind. No blocks. I don't need to. And I can blow them up with a trick next turn. So, yeah, I mean, this is just impossible for them. Let's keep pushing. Let's save the trick. We're winning this race. We have it next turn unless they stay back or do something. Whoa. Okay. They have to have a trick. We could take down to be safe, but I'd rather just run into the trick. I feel like we're ahead. We have a trick of our own. Let's see what it is. Ambush. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Yeah, let's make the trade. I think that's right. Wow. That's not enough. You know what we can take down after this, though? We'll do 3 extra damage after combat. And then their Witch Stalker can't attack in. I was about to say, if they have another trick here, we're really, really not in a good spot. But Daredevil, slam it. Hope they don't have something with 4 power. That's good. Let's dance around a trick and just attack with just the Witch Stalker. Okay, no blocks. Let's go ahead and play out another one. Yeah. I mean, I think them on the play in that game, maybe they win. Alright. Let's lead on Ruby. Now actually we can Ruby and Admirer if we want. Let's do both. That's unfortunate. I kind of wanted my ramp. That's an okay draw. I guess let's attack and see if they trade. If they don't, we'll just play out like the Outrider. If they do try and trade, we'll play the Daredevil. Okay, Outrider it is. Really need to top a land. No blocks. Oh. Well, we needed a land. Did not get it. You can get out of range with the bloodline, but let's just offer a trade, right? And then if they don't take it, we can use Daredevil on the Mirror to trade with the Bunnicorn as long as they don't drop something else. Oh. Oh, I see. They're gonna try and eat our Outrider. Well, this is good. I'm okay with all of this. This works just fine for me. Let's Daredevil now. I mean, yeah, we're still trading, but we were going to use the trick to trade anyway. That was nice. Okay. It's okay. I'm a little sad, but it's okay. I think, given that they're playing Bunnicorn, we need to start trading off our permanents for their permanents so that their Bunnicorn's not massive. And we need to start drawing land so that our bolt is big enough to deal with big threats coming up. So yeah, let's trade. There's a land that's good. Kind of wish it was red for the gutter, but let's make do with... I kind of want to run out the Werefox, but maybe I should just play out the Daredevil. Yeah. I mean, we're not going to be able to block Neva anyway. They're going to get a 4/4. Yeah, Daredevil's good enough. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh boy. We need a land. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you. We did it. Debating whether I should bolt or offer a trade first. I think we should just bolt and stay back on defense. They're tapped out, so that was pretty safe. It gets rid of 2 permanents. Now their Bunnicorn's only a 4/4. Okay. We have a 5/5 on the board. I have to take 2 here. Okay. That is a fantastic draw. Alright, let's get Ruby back. And then Ruby can help us cast a red cap Gutter Dweller. If they drop another permanent this turn, they're going to hit us for 5 with the Bunnicorn. That's going to feel bad. But yeah, I think that's right. Hold. Yes. Yes, let's go. Oh, we are in such a good position. Let's play at the mountain. Let's just slam out the Vanguard. We can attack in with the Daredevil pretty safely, I think. Yeah. I mean, I don't care if it trades with a 2/2. Yeah, that's fine. We're just shrinking their Bunnicorn. Oh yes. Let's keep sacking and drawing. Fantastic. Alright. Let's take down. We're going to lead with that. Vanguard on the Bunnicorn. Then let's Bloodline. No, we don't need to Bloodline. Let's just attack and see what they do. Nothing. Okay, we'll just play out our Werefox for defensive purposes. I don't think we need to buff or anything here. We're really far ahead now. If they have a board wipe, so be it. They won't get Ruby at least. Ah. Okay, so they'll kill my Werefox, swing in, and hit me for 3. Oh, they missed a point of damage. Is that lethal? Let's put one here on the Gutter. And then let's put another one on Ruby. And then let's just swing out. It's forced blocks everywhere. The Vanguard has to be blocked. Right? And then everything kills everything. Let's go for it. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Did I miss lethal? Oops. Wait, no, I didn't miss lethal. Apologies to that person. I thought for some reason I didn't account for the lifelink on the gumdrop. I thought if I had put my enchantment on the menace guy, I would have had lethal. But no, the lifelink would have made it not lethal either way. Alright, we're going for the trophy. After the rocky start to this deck, and me promising you it's the best red-green deck I've ever drafted for the format, and for it to go 1 and 2 at the start was really depressing. I'm glad it has shown how good it can be, but I also just want you to know how easy it would have been for this deck to go like 1 and 3, even though it's just absolutely stellar. And that's just part of this format, is just, you know, being on the play matters, and luckily we're on the play for this last game, and just your curve out matters, and there are just certain games that are just unwinnable, you know, and if you had been on the play, they were winnable. We saw that against the mono green deck we played earlier. But, you know, the black green deck that had every removal and every perfect creature play out, I mean, that game was unwinnable for us, so I don't know, this set feels very very prone to just your opponent having the perfects, and even if you have a really amazing deck, you can still go 1 and 3, 2 and 3. And in a lot of sets, if you draft an amazing deck, you can at least expect to go, you know, 3 and 3 or 4 and 3, but in this set, there's no promises made. So I find that very frustrating. So I don't know how many more of these drafts I'll do. If they don't stop bolting me, I'm going to have a conniption. Luckily, we keep drawing cards, so we're replacing what they're destroying, which is fine, but I'm not happy. Let's run out the Were Fox, even though it's less mana efficient. The double strike trick is better, so let's save the better trick and just run out another target for them to remove. Cut in is a good draw. Yeah, 2 bolts. They used it very aggressively. Imagine they have to have a trick here. I don't think I'm going to block. I'm going to take 2. Yeah, they had tricks. That's not so bad. That's a good draw. Fact, I think I'm gonna play Ruby and cut in instead of playing out our Vanguard. Let's kill their Ruby. Let's put a roll on our Ruby. Swing in for 6. We hit you for more. Ooh. No, it's going to be more than 6. It's going to be like 8. Okay, I think I ordered that correctly. Very nice. Ruby with a young hero being pumped after the 1/1 counter gets put on it is pretty disgusting. Yep. I think we've got this game. Yeah, we'll just hold open our tricks and go. Ruby is absolutely gross right now. Look at that. 5/6, 2 mana 5/6. It doesn't matter how they block, they're just dead. Not this turn, but next turn. Oh, do I want to use my trick to kill both? Or do I want to get them down to 2 life? I guess it's better to clear the board, isn't it? Really can't lose if we clear the board. Okay. We're going to use the double strike here and kill both. Yeah. We'll still get 2 damage through. Get them down to 5. And then we'll be able to follow up with a 5 damage menace creature. And then Ruby's still going to be swinging in for 5 by herself, so it's just disgusting. Hopefully top deck something amazing. Let's just go for it. Yep. Alright, so my amazing beatdown deck did end up trophying after a rocky start. Cool deck. Like I said, I think it's one of the best red-green decks I've ever drafted for this format so far. It just has the absolute perfects in every ratio you want. It's absolutely fantastic. It's missing nothing. If you want to draft red-green, this is how you do it. This is almost textbook red-green for the format, so love it. Let's open the packs together, because it's fun. And I don't draft enough, so usually, you know, I get a new card here or there. Let's see what we got. Ooh, my first Werefox Bodyguard. Nice cottage. Got the Agatha even though we didn't take it in draft. That's nice. Nice bodyguard though. That's exciting. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.